The PoPolitickin show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and get an audiobook of your choice free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and download a free book by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.
PoPolitickin.com.
Hey, what it do? This is Tomy Ge. I'm on the PoPolitickin show. I hope you guys have a good time. Guys, make sure you tune in every week and check my guy out. Love y'all. Be safe.
Let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no, yeah. Let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go, yeah. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no, yeah.
You can fly in, I can fly out. I can meet you, we can hide out. It don't matter, we can pull up back at my house or slide to the other side. We can ride out. Got an itch to get lit and pick something slick to dip with. And you were looking quite delicious. I just wanna lick it. Fruit from the heavens, yeah, the nectar is wishless. Delectable dishes. Fine dining, got expensive taste. Talking big shit, do it even bigger. My time ain't the type to waste. Party hard, cause we finally richer. Going 95 down the interstate. On 95, got some dimes to entertain. Exit 71 Palm Beach Lakes. Scoop a couple, then we hit the waves. You plus you, yeah, that's a dinner plate. 2 plus 2, I ain't finna wait. No. 4 and 4 only turns to 8. So hit my line, we can set a day.
Let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no. Let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no.
Girl, what you try to do? Where you wanna go? We can make a move, yeah, we can hit the coast. Maybe take a cruise, if you winning those. Lately I've been close, trying to make the most. Time's so scarce, so we make the best of it. Kicking back so hard on some tech and shit. Even when we hit the town, we be wrecking shit. Nothing less than swift, smooth dress to dip. Straight chillin', hair in the wind, yeah, that's a great feeling. Sharing the wind like Shaq and way back in the day when they rained the day to put the banner in the ceiling. Oh, we bout to make a killing. Is you down to ride? I can tell you willing by the look that's in your eye. Girl, I can feel the real, cause I'm good at catching vibes. So you ain't gotta speak if you know you wanna slide.
Let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no. Let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no. So let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no. Say let me get a weekend. Tell me where to go. I hope you wanna get down. Don't let it be a no.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for music meets self-help. Make sure you Spotify, Apple Music, we're on iHeartRadio. Type in PoPolitickin and listen to some of our interviews past 11 years. 1212, I'm in the place to be with Tomy Ge. How you doing, bro?
Brother, I'm great. Yourself?
I'm fantastic. So you gotta talk about your name, Tommy, but it's Tommy like Tommy with an M, right? Tomy Ge.
Yeah,
What's that
Tomy
about?
Ge. So Tomy. Well, first of all, actually, I didn't even know my name was spelled Tomy. It was Tommy my whole life until I went to college, and then I was like, "Damn, mom, you spelled my name wrong." You know what I mean? But when I looked up the name Tommy, it means twin. And actually, before I was born, I lost a twin. So, and I think it kind of makes sense that I have one M. so I kind of represent Tomy. And so G is the last name, like the first two letters of my last name. So I was like Tomy G. So that's how I kind of made it short for the name, the artist name.
All right. And then
Just has some connection.
You kind of already give us an interesting fact about you that people might not know.
Interesting fact. Oh my goodness. Well, I've been singing in like Acappella groups for a while, and something people may not know that I was actually on this TV show called The Sing Off. And we actually won the whole show. And so I know it was crazy, like, you know what I mean? We went on this TV show, like, it's like American Idol, but for acapella groups, and I didn't think we were going to win. But we went out there and did our thing, and God showed up, and we won, and got signed to Sony and stuff. So, but now I'm doing my own thing as a solo artist, so I think that's pretty cool.
Well, how long ago was that?
I actually left the group around 2014.
So it was like Boys to Men or something?
Well, actually,
like
we got a chance to sing with Boys and Men, but it was, more like Boys and Men and Take Six mix. Like, it was acapella, jazzy, but I found a way to make it very commercial so that everybody can enjoy, like, you know, the intricacy of the 6-part harmony that we were doing. So I was also the group arranger. So
then what channel was that on?
NBC's The Sing Off.
Oh,
season 2.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, yes, sir, man.
And then what's your hometown?
Dude, my hometown is actually Orlando, Florida, man. You know, but of course, my background, I'm Haitian American. Definitely got to represent. But right now, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. That's where I live.
All right. Did you watch that 1804 documentary by Tariq?
18? No, not yet.
Yeah,
not
he
yet.
came out with an 1804 documentary talking about the rebellion and stuff. It's pretty good.
Dude, I will definitely watch it. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
All right. And then you was telling us about the group, but just give us a little bit more about your background. You know, tell us, like, when did you know you was gonna do this as a career? Where were you at?
Quickly, I literally was like, well, my parents told me I started playing drums at 3. They were tired of me breaking all the pots. Then fast forward, I was taking piano lessons at 7, 11. I was picking up the bass and guitar. But I remember my dad specifically told me right before I was going to high school, he was like, bro, you got to learn one thing, stick to one thing. And I was like, nah, I don't know, man. I'm the type of person that I have to, like, I just wanted to do the opposite of what people tell me sometimes. So, and so that's kind of around 8 years old is when I started my first group. So that's kind of like where my musical journey, like, as far as singing started, you know, which is crazy. I know it's like backwards, but I remember specifically getting the CD. It's Take Six, this freaking jazz acapella God group. And I remember trying to pick out the parts. And I think that's where my learning how to harmonize and stuff started at 8. And then around 13, I started playing at churches. And then when I went to college, my whole group went to school, to the same college that I went to. And from there is when I started, you know, I started doing my music degree. I did film scoring. So I started doing like composition and stuff and started doing for Nashville Symphony. I got a chance to work with them. But I think for me, it wasn't literally until last year, man. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was doing music. I think it was with Committed. After that whole thing kind of went down, being signed to a label, getting effed over, you know, because I didn't know when we got signed to the deal. When we signed the show, I didn't know we were signing over 65% of everything we were making.
Damn, and it's a group.
Oh my gosh, you just hit it right on the. I was just about to say that. And then it's a group, and then it's 6 of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all weren't getting shit.
We were.
Y'all wouldn't even get 10%.
Dude, we were. I don't know what we were getting because that was 45. It was that. That's how much they were getting off top. But then we had management. Then we had other stuff. So it was more
y'all
so
getting
like
4 or 5%.
I don't know what we were getting. Honestly, we made a lot of money because
deal,
we had probably, man, and it was kind of crazy because most
was
of
that
the
Sony deal?
It was a Sony deal, but it was when you sign for the show. They don't see the small fine print that says you locked up for about 8 years. You know, so it was something, but we still got out of it, which is a blessing, bro. But other than that, like that kind of like last year is when I had surgery, bro. Like March, and I think it was at that time right before I moved to Nashville, man. The doctor said it was going to be a week and a half. I ended up getting an infection. And I didn't know that you can actually, if I got surgery, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now, bro. I'd literally be a vegetable. And I didn't know any of this. I was scared as shit. I was like, damn, I'm about to die. And I left the group, but then I took a 5-year hiatus because I was like, it kind of drained me, man. Like the industry, like just not knowing and being around the wrong people, that shit kind of drained me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So I took that time, started building business, I had a mentor. And I think when I had that surgery, the recovery time was supposed to be a week and a half. That shit wasn't for like 7 weeks, bro. I could not sing. I think the way he said it was one of the toughest surgeries he had in a while, and he's done like over 2,000 surgeries. So he said, bro, I'm just telling you now, you won't be able to do a lot. I was like, yeah, whatever, man. I tried to sing that same day, bro. And then I think it was around that time during the that was the most pain I've ever been in my life. I realized
What kind of infection?
it was a tooth infection. Sorry, I had to remove my tooth. So I ended up removing 5. So the left tooth, I didn't remove my wisdom teeth because of money stuff. Man, I grew up poor and all that shit. We all have our stories, but I
Yeah.
didn't have the money. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna get it after high school. But it was for 10 years. The pain kept coming in and out. But finally, I think is when I started like spitting blood. I was like, oh, I think I gotta check this out. And then that's when they told me, yeah, you're glad you caught it now than later. You know what I mean? So it's more like that right there. I knew it wasn't for everything happens for a reason, man. And I think it was that at that moment, after I recovered, after 7 weeks it took me, man, I realized, dude, if you don't use your damn talent, God will literally take that from you, bro. And so I moved to Nashville as the next day after I was healed, which was in April last year. And then that's when everything changed for me, bro. And then we started working on music, man. But that's kind of like where I realized, like, dude, there's that, like my mentor always told me, man, there's at least like 1,000 people will fail or succeed depending on what you do. And I realized, dude, I have a lot of people counting on me. So what the hell am I doing right now? Just chilling. So that's when I realized I had to get up and really start sharing my talent. I couldn't be scared anymore, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. The short.
Yeah, I wanted you to talk more about when you were saying like you had to take a break and the music industry shady. So I want you to talk about that a little bit more because we interview a lot of upcoming new artists. New artists within this. They need to hear that. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, so what people don't realize is that the deal that we signed, man, it was cool, but it wasn't cool for the fact that a lot of the things were like, okay, we had a lawyer and all that stuff, but a lot of stuff people just don't know. Like if you don't take the time to educate yourself, that's when you get screwed over. So I don't think that record deals are bad. It's just you have to know what you're negotiating. And if yeah, and if you can come in with a like strong force, it's either they're gonna be like, nah, I don't want you, or then that's actually a blessing. But
so time out. Did y'all have a lawyer when y'all signed y'all deal?
dude, actually, the deal that we got was because we signed, like, before you get on the show, you got to sign a contract. We were signed to Sony Pictures, which we didn't know anything about. Sony Pictures is the one that created the show. We were out there in LA.
Oh, so they signed everybody that's on the show from the jump.
Dude, it doesn't matter if you lose or number 8.
You still own it.
Like, let's say if you blow up, and there's a line that says there's an 8-year, like, kind of little cloud over your head. Let's say if you blew up, they could always say, hey, remember you signed this thing when you're on the sing off? This is how much you owe us.
They probably did that because of like Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia and shit like that. That's probably why they did that.
Facts. Yeah. And it's crazy. I just didn't know, man. But fast forward, man. They set us up with all these people, and I guess they just didn't know how to really treat an acapella group. And I know I have a lot of vision, and we all play instruments. And I know a lot of people think, oh, acapella is dead. Now, the funny thing is, if you look at the group that won season 3, Pentatonics, they're killing right now. I know a lot of people probably don't know them, but a lot of people actually do. But I think like I was trying to find a cool way to make acapella cool again, but the labels just didn't understand. And I think what happened is when we finished recording our album, L.A. Reid, he became the president of our freaking label. And this is the thing that happened. He heard our album, but he was like, I don't. And this is what I think went through his mind. He sees 6 black guys, and yes, we have a Christian base, and our album, we had a few songs, that Christian, but we had a few things that we did on the show, and I think that's what and I know L.A. Reid's mind was like, I want to make this group sexy, probably like 112 and Jagged Edge back in the day, because we had the image. Or even take 6, but how can we make them look cooler? And I think he was trying to redo our whole album, and I think at that moment we went on today, the America, or Good Morning America, and we actually announced that our album was coming out anyway. And I think that's what kind of like, that's probably what pissed them off. And then they actually shelved our album. So what's funny is that everybody around the United, like, cause we had maybe about 2 million votes, bro. Like, I promise you, like, everybody supported us on this TV show. It was crazy. But the fact that they didn't release our CDs in the major cities like Orlando and Miami and LA, New York, nobody had the CDs except Huntsville, Alabama, and these small ass remote cities. I knew exactly what they were doing, man. And that's kind of like, that shit tore me apart because I was arranging all the fucking music, bro. I did all the music. They say, hey, you're going on a TV show, arrange 3-4 things for this. And no pay increase, no pay nothing. We all get paid the same. So it was more like, I don't know. I guess for me, I just kind of got tired of that, man. And that's what really kind of tore us apart. You know what I mean? Just the them trying to have control and not understanding who we were and not taking the time to understand what kind of group we could become. Because I had the vision, bro. I'm like, I had the vision. They just didn't take the
You was
time to
Joe
listen.
Jackson back there. I see you was Joe Jackson. I'll ask you out. So what are you, like you said, you're solo now. So like, what are
Yeah.
you trying to do now? Like, you still trying to do acapella? Like, just
Oh
describe your
man.
style, your vibe, what you trying to do?
Dude, I'm right now. I took some time and I've been like, me and my homeboy, like, I told you short bio. I've been producing for a while, man. But I think it's the drive that having no one to really help me, because I've had friends that I've always tried to help, bro. Like I produce hip hop, I produce everything, like any genre, bro. So for me, I had a conversation with my homeboy. He was like, bro, but as for you as an artist, I know you're gonna have a problem because anything that you do, for me, I'm a perfectionist and I know it's gonna sound good, like, because that's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I just take my time and I make, and I don't know. I just know it's a gift that God gave me, and I'm gonna make sure that I make sure it's at the highest as far as excellence. So right now, I if you put me in the category, people say R&B, pop, but I have some songs that's just me and guitar. It might be considered country, but who knows? Just because I'm living in Nashville, but really, the label that we call Understood Music is kind of like music is a universal language. I have this other song that's coming out this summer. It's gonna be fully Creole because I'm Haitian. Like, we're actually gonna document me going to Haiti for my first time to meet my grandma that's 99. So it's like, that's some shit. I don't know who does that right now, but we're just trying to kind of like, for me, I always told my dad, it's a dream of mine. I want to change the course of music. And I feel like because of at the state of music and where it is, I don't mind diving into every genre to lift that genre up by just adding value, man. I'm not here to like try to be the biggest guy. I'm just here to, hey, how can I add value? How can I help the music community, man? Because I feel like we're suffering. That's just me. So I feel like it's a big job, and but I know that's a long ass answer. But if I had to put it in a concept, like I'm gonna do hip hop, I'm gonna do R&B, I'm gonna do pop, I'm gonna do it all, bro. I'm not gonna limit myself.
How are we suffering?
I feel like we're suffering because even when you look at it, like a lot of the big people, they get big on social media. I don't know how you feel about that, but then when you hear their music, you can tell that they don't put time into the studio, man. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, for me, man, I will practice for 10 hours a day. I think that's what scares people, and I think that's the crazy thing, because I don't feel like people have that kind of work ethic anymore. But the blessing for me,
No,
yeah,
it's different now. It's like they're gonna be on social media for 10 hours a day now,
yes,
instead of
yes,
being on their craft like they supposed to be.
yes,
It's
bro.
sick.
And then it shows in the music. And
Mm-hmm.
because you know what's funny, when people heard our album, they were shocked. But I'm like, why are you shocked? Because I'm in the studio every fucking day, dog. Every day. I make 5, 6, 7, 8 beats a day if I have to. We write songs. So
So what's the
it's
name of
like
the album?
the name of the album is, right now, it's the Scientific Method Project.
Oh no,
Is
I'm
me
talking about
and
the one that you said with the group. Or they didn't
oh,
come
the
out.
group. Oh, it's Committed. Yeah, that one's a self-titled album. That's the one that came out in 2011.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to check that one out too. I just know I don't watch TV
Come
like
on,
that, so
dude.
I don't watch TV at all. So I didn't really
Dude,
know about the show because
oh,
I don't watch
dude.
TV.
If you'll see me, because I had the long dreads, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna say anything, but most people can tell who I was, and it's not anything to put down for the group, because I love those guys. They're my brothers. But honestly, I think after we got dropped, and then we had an opportunity to get with another label. I think it was at that moment I realized I just didn't want to be on a label. So, but for me, it's just like, people can see, like, my heart was always in music, bro. It wasn't about the money. That's why I always love to practice. But when I get around other people who don't like to practice, that shit kind of bothers me, because I'm like, if this is what we called to do, you got to do this every day. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So that's why I think the music is suffering, because you have people who can just do a boom clap, put some 808s, they da, 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 and then it gets a number one, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, the guy who actually know how to do, the music, is like, that's not what people are looking for, and I want to kind of bridge the gap and bring that back. You know what I mean?
And then what do you was talking about the scientific method, so I just want you to talk about that a little bit more.
The Scientific Method, man. It's a group of people, man, that my homeboy, he started in Orlando. His name is Nasser Al-Rome. He's a rapper, man. He's dope. We just came out with another tape. We're actually the one that's on the album together. We're actually label partners as well. But that guy, man, he was like, yo, I want to start this thing called Scientific Method, man. It's just a group of different people, and we're different guys who are able to come with different elements to create one sound. And I think that's kind of, we're not afraid to experiment. That's why we call ourselves Scientific Methods, like scientists. You know, we're willing to experiment and do a pop song, and we're willing to do like we already have albums for the next 3-4 years, and I can't wait for you guys to hear the next one we're dropping. It's like people are gonna be like, what? You know what I mean? So we're not afraid. That's what it is. Like, but we're able to come through and still make it sound organic and not take away from the elements that we are trying, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So we just figured out a formula and it works.
And then what's some of your interests outside of music?
Dude, I just started like picking up golfing again, bro. It's very relaxing. I do I draw. We travel. That's why I'm actually on my way right now, traveling. I do a lot of stuff, man. Just starting other businesses. We love giving back, man. That's one thing me and my girl do all the time. Like, we'll see someone in the store and I'll just literally, maybe once a day or something, or every other day, we'll buy someone's lunch, or if they're behind me, we'll pay for their groceries. So that's kind of like random stuff, but I know it's like, that's the stuff that kind of makes me feel better outside of the music. Like, honestly, if we don't love people in this world, then nothing really matters. Like, honestly, if I didn't have music anymore and I just had people who cared about me, because like just even last month, like one of my homeboy of 20 plus years, like, F me over. But I think that's the drive that I needed to create the album that we did in 4 days. Like, I don't know if I told you that, but we did that album in 5 days. All the songs, the songs that I don't know if you got a chance to listen to.
Yeah, I listen to it. Like,
yeah, it was that kind of that energy, that negative energy that kind of like pushed me forward, to kind of get this thing going. So, but other than that, I'm really big on like loving and caring and friendship and just hanging out and stuff outside of music. I try my best to make sure I balance it. Like, that's what I'm doing right now.
so if you wasn't a music artist,
Say that one more time.
If you wasn't a music artist, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't a music artist right now, I would be. The next thing I want to do is acting. If I wasn't acting, the next thing I'll do is modeling. Yeah, I don't know. There's stuff I can do. I know because of my brain, I'm excited about just diving into other things. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I would do, but I would. I know if it was anything that I dive myself into, I'd be excellent at it. That's all I know. So yeah, maybe a teacher one day. Who knows?
And then who's your 5 favorite artists?
5 favorite artists right now. Anderson .Paak is one of them. Right, of course, I have to give him a shout out. I love. Who's that guy I was just listening to? I can't say myself. I could, but damn, top 5. That's really hard right now. Who I listen to? Shit. Okay, Anderson .Paak. Fucking J. Cole, of course. You gotta put, if you're talking about lyricists and like overall album, Kendrick right now. Right now, album on repeat is Ariana Grande. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Call that a guilty pleasure. You can act all you. I don't care. You probably listening to it right now, bro.
I don't listen to her. I listened to that one song she had with Mac Miller. That I like the way.
No,
that's it.
Her new album is fire. It's like that hip hop vibe. I don't know. That's the one on repeat right now. And then I don't know. That's, I guess, male artists. I don't even.
I don't be having me going listen to that CD and it's whack.
No, it's not. You'll be like, what the? Because she can sing, she can blow, bro. That's what I'm saying. Real music is coming back, brother. Oh, sorry, Bruno Mars. He's number 5. Bruno Mars. He's doing some stuff.
What's some of your favorite movies?
Favorite movie right now? Whew. Black Panther has to be up there. I just saw. It doesn't have to be any recent movie.
No, whatever you like.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay. That, of course, Coming to America. That shit's on repeat. You have my childhood favorite, Aladdin. I know that's coming out with Will Smith.
Yeah.
That guy's about to kill that. You got Damn, I watched so much movie. Home Alone. Shoot, that's a good Christmas movie. And then,
Which
I'm a sucker for love. I have to give a love movie, man. I'm gonna have to say The Notebook, man.
hmm.
Just don't put it on. Don't say it. Just cut this part out. This is between me and you. On the record, The Notebook, bro.
I would say. So, what are some of your favorite books or authors?
Oh my god, dude! I'm glad you said that. I love reading, man. Right now, I would say Napoleon Hill's at the top. The book I'm reading right now, it's in my book. It's called Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, I read him a lot.
Oh, Think and Grow Rich. He has another one called Personal Achievement. And right now, I'm reading Devon Franklin, The Truth About Men. I think men should read that. It's really good. That guy, of course, you got Robbie Kiyosaki. But there's a book called, if anyone could get this book, it's called what's the author? It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Yeah, that's Stephen Conley.
Oh my gosh,
Or
that
Dale
one,
Carnegie.
yeah.
Dale Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie. Yep, Dale
But Stephen
Carnegie or
Conley,
someone.
he got heat too though.
Yes, Stephen Covey. Those guys, they got the 7 highly
I
habits. So
think
yeah, I read.
he the one with that one, but Dale Carnegie the one wrote How to Win Friends and Influence
Yep.
People.
Yeah, that book changed my life, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. So like, I love reading. I try to read 2-3 books a month because I realize average CEOs, they read about 4 or 5 books a month, and I feel like they don't teach us that after school, man. Like, to grow your mind. So
Yeah,
I'm
they
glad
said.
you even
I
said
was saying.
books.
I was talking about this yesterday, man. I was saying
Mm-hmm.
like Warren Buffett reads 8 hours a day.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's why he's the
What?
richest man in the
That makes
world.
sense, bro.
And then they were
That
saying
makes sense,
Bill Gates. They were saying he just goes on vacations and just reads books. Like that's what he does on his vacation. Just read books, post up, read books.
bro.
But that's what
You
I'm
know what
trying to
they
get
said?
on.
They said if you want to put the most powerful secret in the world, or any secret in the world, and you want to hide it, put it in a book.
Yeah.
Dude, when I heard that, at first I was like, aha, that's funny. But then I'm like, no, that's a shot to my. Hold on, what does that mean, really? That means we're literally not picking up the secrets to change our lives,
Well,
bro.
at the same time, like that's what I'm saying. At the same time, too, you got to remember, black people wasn't allowed to read.
That's
So
very
that's the
true.
thing too. We
That's
going
very
from
true.
like they want stuff to be
Mm,
equal, but they gotta remember like okay, years
mm,
ago it was like we
mm.
couldn't read. If we read, we got killed. So you
Got
had to
you.
play
Oh,
stupid.
shoot.
So it's like now it's like yeah, you
Mm,
were free, but people we
mm.
gotta still break that. It's probably
Woo!
conditioned mentally. You know what I'm saying?
That's all. I was just about to say, bro. The last piece for freedom for us is like, it's that mental freedom, bro. And I think we're starting to feel it after this nip thing, man. That shit hurt me, dog.
But with that
That
nip
kind of,
shit now, especially, well, what you think about? I'll let you say your opinion first.
man. Honestly, man, there's a lot into it. Like, I don't get into that whole government stuff. I'm not gonna say, oh, if there's proof or something. I don't know, man. For me, it's just like I understand how that could be, because when I saw what he was trying to do, and then the guy who
Yeah,
shot him,
and how
like,
he shot him.
and how he shot him, and realized what I had to go through just like a couple months ago, and how I got effed over like by someone I knew 20 plus years. It's like, I realized that's not far fetched. That's not far fetched for a dude to hate you. I don't know, man.
The
It's
only thing
weird. It just
is, I was like,
it hit different, bro. It hit different. I'll say that.
yeah, I was
It hit
like,
different.
it's just weird. I mean, like now it's
It's
like, man, that dude popped up with that OJ lawyer. I was like, hell no. Nah. So that's like, I'm already looking at it
oh
like this gonna
oh
be
hell
some,
no.
and he pled not
Oh
guilty, so he's gonna be on some insanity shit. So
no, hell
I
no,
don't
dog.
know.
That's crazy.
It just like right when I thought about it, what popped
It
in
don't
my
add up.
mind was you watched Belly before?
Yeah.
That's what popped in my mind. How DMX was, how they was
I
telling him
didn't
to
think
kill the
about
dude.
that.
That shit like
Oh
popped in my mind
shit.
like that for real. Like, and dude already was an informant anyway, so it's like it's not. And then just like I was reading about,
You're
I was
right.
reading about Huey Newton the other day. Like Huey Newton, Fred Hampton, like a lot of these people, it always be like informants killing them. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like black
Got
people, like
you.
it's like we can't just look at it how it is. We got to study history. Like they've been killing us like that. So why is it like so different now if they've
Mm.
been doing it? Like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey,
Mm.
Medgar Evers, Tupac.
It's all in the evidence.
Yeah. So it's like, man, that shit ain't no.
Wow.
And then I was just thinking like, where was he at them past 2 days? That couldn't
And
nobody
then,
find him. Gone.
but
Like
then, did you
everybody
hear how
looking
his
for him, but couldn't
security
nobody
guard
find him.
wasn't there?
Huh?
Did you hear how the one day his security guard didn't go with him?
You know what? You know what I'm
Is
thinking
that weird
about?
to you?
the reason I think that is because they was tapping his phone and they knew he wasn't there because they listening. So what I was thinking, they listening. So they heard him say, his boy, oh, we finna go to the store. He followed, they sent that guy over there. Bro. The guy scoped that place out. He saw when nobody there, came back and did what he did. But I was like, somebody had to tell him that he was there because he wasn't even supposed to be there. So that means somebody was listening. Somebody was listening. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, man. Somebody.
That makes sense. It's like, how is it just coincidence that he
ain't
showed
no
up there at the
coincidence,
same
man.
time? No, it's not.
That's what I say. Ain't no coincidence. Like, so shit. Okay, you gonna be dead next. I'm gonna be dead next. All these black people dead next, and it's still coincidence. We all dead. It's coincidence. That shit
and there's one guy left, right? They're like, oh, yeah, maybe there's a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He the only one left. Like shit, we got a man. That shit. That's why I said I just think, especially how powerful he was with his music and what he thought. I think we just gotta. We can't let that shit in on some simple shit. We gotta really investigate and make sure we figure out what happened.
You're right, because the story, because that's, you know what, I hear both sides, and now that you're saying that, and now that you said the Belly movie, which I watched that junk, bro, and now I'm gonna actually go back and watch it, because now that you said it, that makes sense, because how the hell did he know that guy was gonna be, because it was literally a surprise visit, bro.
Yeah.
It was his homeboy that just got off. He was surprising his homeboy to bring him to the shop to get him some clothes. Like, how the hell did he know he was gonna be there as a surprise?
And that's why I said, and then I was like, man, we got to get away from all these memes and shit and just use our brain. And I was like, just think, like, how it ain't no, it's all, like, ain't no other way. They tapping their phone. They following him. They had somebody watching him. They had to,
Dude, we're not
people
thinking.
want to be on some, I was like, it's just crazy, man. Then
Did you see Us?
No, I don't like, that shit be too scary. But you talk about
it. Well, I was just, no, I didn't see it. I'm about to, because I just heard that there's a message for us in it. That's why it's called. You see what I'm saying? There's like it, even through all that horrific, there's actually a message.
Yeah, I gotta watch it, but man, he be even that other movie, that shit kind of scary. That Get Out,
bro.
shit,
I was
shook on that shit
too, bro.
I was like, damn.
Dude, I could not drink tea or coffee for a while.
Yeah, because I don't even watch that shit. I don't watch scary movies anyway. Yeah,
that fucking coffee thing, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was done for like a couple months, bro.
Yeah, because I don't even watch scary movies anyway, because I just quit watching. Like, I'm just all about what you put in your mind. So,
bro,
I don't watch scary movies anyway. So, I don't shit. That should be heavy. It should be heavy too. It'd be kind of like a horror movie, but then he dropped a lot of fucking game in the same time.
Like, but it's like we need to see, dude. Who else is gonna be as blunt as that guy?
Yeah, he doing it though. All right, man. And what would you like to say to new art? Well, you said a lot to new artists, but what's
for the new artists right now?
What would you like to say to new artists out there?
Dude, right now, bro, I just heard something 2 days ago, man. Like, you are where you are because that's where you're supposed to be, dog. Like, I think that was my thing. I felt like I had to rush, man, and I would literally compare myself, and I'm like, I could do all the runs Chris Brown is doing. I could do all the. How come I'm not out yet, bro? Literally, I used to be thinking like that, but I'm like, but then I look at my life and I'm like, maybe there's a reason why God didn't want me to be out in the public to go through some of the stuff that I had to go through, because it probably would have been worse. Like, you see it. You see some things you want behind closed doors, some things you want to lie, but I feel like everybody is where they already supposed to be, man. I don't care what the hell is going on, dog, bro. Like, literally, like 2 months ago, like I can tell you right now, like I had some stuff just happen. Like, we moved to Nashville, but some people won't believe what the hell we had to go through. We literally came here and sold everything out of our 3-bedroom house to move to Nashville, and we packed everything in this little ass blue car, dog. So for me, I just want to make sure I rip away all excuses for anybody that's gonna try to use their circumstance, that's gonna try to be like, oh man, I don't know if I could do this shit. No, you can do this shit, man. Like, I feel like people, I don't know. For me, I was worried about what other people think, and that was the biggest thing, man. So, like, having social media, having all these free things out there, you don't need a label, you don't need all that stuff, but work on your craft. If you don't hear anything I said, work on your craft and put yourself out. Work on your craft, put yourself out. Like, don't come out half stepping. Be patient. Don't come out because you feel like that guy came out last year, and he's gonna only be known for last year. You know what I mean? If you want to be in this game for a long haul, you want to work on your craft, man. I think that's the biggest thing, man. And I just want to say personally, I really appreciate you for the opportunity, man. Because like literally, I sometimes you pray and God is like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a little something just to keep you going on. You probably like, oh, let me reach this guy, but you probably don't realize what you just did, even for me. And I feel like that's what people don't realize. Like our hand is there to help someone else, man. So I appreciate you. I'm telling you this now. Like, thank you. Like, you know, appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. What you're doing is good for other artists, man. Other real artists, and thank you for your time, dude. Like, I do not take this shit for granted. I want you to know, I definitely want to build a relationship, bro. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. I make tracks and stuff like that. I can work something out, even to, you know, we can figure out something, man. I want to see how I can add value and help other people, dog. That's where I'm at right now. So yeah, man. Thank you, dog. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. It was a good interview too. I say appreciate it though.
Dude, man, anytime. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
All right. What would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
My fans, man. Hey, look out for July 14th is my actual birthday. I have my solo project coming out then. I think it's gonna be really, really exciting. It's I have a little bit of a lot of stuff in there, but it's gonna be really, really dope. And I really want people to start. We have some shows coming up. If anyone's gonna be in the area, and I'm just gonna say it just in case. We're gonna be in Houston. We're gonna be in New Orleans. We're gonna be in, and this is happening June, July. We're gonna be in Orlando, Huntsville, Nashville. And then we got some other dates. So just look out. Follow me on Tomy Ge. That's TOMYGE music. And yeah, thank you guys. And yeah, I love y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you.
There's something you should know. There's something you should see. I thought I told you once before, yeah, how life should really be. Oh yeah.
Trips to your tabernacle, ooh girl, I need your blessing. You picked the perfect apple, I picked the perfect setting. We split the fruit, still blinded by the truth. Wasted and naked, waiting for the Lord to come through. I'm deep in your garden, only sleeping, I'm starving, fighting the hunger regardless of the time spent outside the margin. I thirst for your nectar, give me purpose and pleasure. I need worth I can measure, searching the earth for your treasure. Hidden up under the surface, tell me life is a purpose. I need something that's worth it, tired of writing these verses. I need some peace in this rhyme, I need weed all the time. I need three of a kind, ready to be on a vibe. Tuning the frequency high, moving discreet in the ride. Beautiful, sweet and divine. All of my pieces is dimes, all of them speak with their mind. All of them reach for the sky, all of them keep me in line. I promise to keep them for life.
Yeah, there is something you should know. Yeah, there is something you should see. Oh, I thought I told you once before. Yeah, yeah, how life should really be.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She told me she don't like to be alone, so I told her maybe you could hit my phone. When you wanna chill, I can come and get you stoned. Or maybe we could build planet all by the zone. Yeah, baby, you the real, something they could never clone. Goddess of this earth, need to put you on a throne. Had to put you in this verse just to show what you was worth. Beauty from the dirt, like a precious gemstone. Got you back in the synagogue, you happy to be involved. I welcome you with applause. The choir sang oohs and ahs, the fellowships and regards. Best of flowers and cards and jewelry that's made of stars. No foolery in these bars, now to sum it up or dumb it down. Like when the sun is up, it's always down. And it don't matter what theory, you hear me? You can say the earth is flat or you can say it's round. I just aim to keep it constant at the speed of sound. I just wanna see you often when I land in town. Yeah, take you out to Austin's, we can laugh and clown. Or maybe we can hit the city, find an awesome lounge where we can entertain each other, starts till after hours. Yeah, see I just wanna see you smile now. And I just want you for a while now. Hey, you know I'm never here and always there. Yeah, and at the root of it, it isn't fair. But
there is something you should know, yeah. Yeah, there is something you should see. Oh, I thought I told you once before, yeah. Yeah, how life should really be. Yeah, switch it up now, yeah, now. There is something you should know, no, yeah. There is something you should see. I thought I told you, no. I thought I told you once before, yeah. Oh, how life should really be, yeah. There is something you should know. Oh, there is something you should see. I just wanna tell you that no. I thought I told you once before. Oh, how life should really be. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for listening to PoPolitickin.com, a self-help meets hip-hop brand. If you are an artist or business owner wanting to be featured on PoPolitickin.com, contact us at PoPolitickin@gmail.com. That's PoPolitickin@gmail.com or text 760-717-5803. If you're a listener that enjoys the show and wants to support, you can donate to PoPolitickin.com via PayPal.com. Please send donations to PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Any amount will be helpful in continuing to create quality content and shows. As always, check out PoPolitickin.com for past episodes. Make sure you subscribe to PoPolitickin on iTunes, YouTube, Podomatic, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play.